football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the return man steps out at 28. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the College Football Playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the College Football Playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the College Football Playoff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Inside give now from the shotgun.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
And it's a wildcat look here as he tries to convert on third down. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Big throw caught on the left side. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Sure hands. It's Porter.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. And he's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Porter. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Point after, not right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense right to the line, breaking up the tempo.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Jackson. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10 from the 45. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. With the catch, it's Wilson. Gets some space and on the 30. Touchdown, Gators, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes line up on first and 10 now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle right after the catch. The offense is now in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, positive yards there on first and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on second and inches.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the first and goal from the 8. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. First and goal, handoff. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Signs a good throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. To bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff again. The Gators are moving quickly down the field.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have the ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a 1st down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. To the air, it's Lagway. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. And now the handoff. And he'll be brought down.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation. And now you're in the red zone. You want to take the 3 points the easy way, but you roll the dice, try to take a chance, and try to come up with a touchdown.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, they had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Takes the handoff. It's Rogers. Breaks loose at the 15. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the 1st down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. quarterback's got it again. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. Breaks loose at the 40. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. So this offense is threatening now. All inside the 40 after that explosive play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that then moves him into scoring position. First and 10 from the 11.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, and he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. They'll bring them down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to scramble. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of effect.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
That was an impressive effort here by the safety to use his speed and effort to get to that football and where it was headed. Secondary coaches got to be proud.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Catch made by the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Touchdown, Ohio State. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Makes the grab. It's Montgomery. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 25. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Of course, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They cut the lead to 10, 24-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's St. Clair. Pulls it in. It's Bell. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down after that running play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd beat his...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Catch made on the right side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He fires this throw and it's intercepted.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And he goes down after a big chunk play, the kind of explosive play this offense has been looking for. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's Bell.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The offense comes back out there, and not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they started the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Sure hands. It's Montgomery. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up the first, looking for more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Gators. There was no catching him that time.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. You know, he has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. So some of that first half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They'll test the right side here. A change of direction. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Makes the grab. It's Graham. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
There's the handoff. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Tight end makes the grab. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Makes the catch. It's Rodgers. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides. Makes it 1st and 5. Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he throws his third interception of the day. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick right side of scoring from. The offense will take over from the 29. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to crush this quarterback in the passing game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime.
He's in the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Looking for a gap. It's Jackson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from then on.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And it's a direct snap. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Handoff in a single back formation. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. As we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
It's a quick grab. Creative running there. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a point. Here we go. Third and goal coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. The Gators offense retakes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go.
Boy, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. What a catch and run by the junior.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. Tackle made to the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. The Gators are on the move here.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see this second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator,
breaks into the clear. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
Here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. And here's the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point splits the uprights. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
The running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Gators are in the red zone now. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. And here he goes. Across the 40. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
And now that is an running back's dream. I don't think the guy got touched until he got taken to the ground. It's just excellent blocking. There's nobody he had to make miss or use his stiff arm.
And he's into the end zone. But hold on, there's a flag now. This might be coming back. So the electric touchdown play, take it off the board. It's coming all the way back. That's a crucial mistake. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second and long, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. Grinding away on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get this stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, and can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And the return will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble now to the 45. Cooper for the first down and more. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Well, there you go. You save your best scramble today for a bit of a situation in the fourth quarter, and you pick up the first. I mean, you don't want to use that early in the game, right? You want to make sure you save it for the exact...
pass rush gets home. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And the defense is going to win